Now that we understand what a product is, let's talk about what happens after it's created. Every product goes through a journey, just like living beings. It's born, grows, and mature, and sometimes it fades away or transforms. This journey is called the product life cycle. It helps us understand where our product is today, and more importantly, what kind of decisions we need to make at each step. As product managers, this perspective helps us plan smarter, act faster, and avoid common pitfalls. Let's walk through the 5 key stages of the product life cycle. The first phase is, or first stage is ideation. This is where it all begins. You are exploring a problem, identifying unmet needs, and brainstorming solutions. At this stage, nothing is built yet. You are working on assumptions and learning from potential users. The second stage is introduction. Now the product has launched, you are in market, but you are still learning. The focus here is on early adopters, feedback, positioning, and achieving product market fit. The third phase is growth. Growth is something when the product start gaining tractions. More users you are getting, more revenue, more visibility. The biggest challenge at this stage is scaling the team, technology, processes, while staying true to your core value. The next stage is maturity. Maturity stage, now growth is stabilized, right? Market becomes saturated and competition intensified. So till the growth stage, competition were picking up, but that was not intensified. But at the maturity, it is intensifying. Now it's about optimization, differentiation, and efficiency. Innovation still matters, but it looks different, not as it looks in the ideation or growth phase. Now the next is decline. Decline is eventually every product faces this stage, maybe due to tech shift, user behavior change, market change, better alternative. Your role is to decide, should we sunset, pivot, or reinvent? As a product manager, the big decision need to be taken. Each of these stages require a different mindset, matrices, and strategies. And exactly that we will discuss in this course. And here is a simple visual that represents the product lifecycle curve. You will notice it looks a lot like a well curve or an S curve. Let's walk through it. On the left of the curve begin with the ideation stage where effort is high but returns are low. Remember, effort is high and returns are low. As you move into the introduction and growth phase, the curve rises, showing increased adoption, revenue, and market share. At the peak, we hit maturity, things level off, and then eventually the curve begins to dip, signaling the declining phase. What is important here? The curve shows more than just time or money, it represents energy, investment, and value over time. Understand where the product sits on this curve, help you anticipate challenges and make proactive decisions. And remember, not all products follow this curve perfectly. Some never leave the introduction stage. We will see some of the example for that as well. Others reinvent themselves before declining, so they tend to extend the curve. As a project leader or the product leader, your job is to read the curve, not just ride it. You have to thrive, you have to understand. In the next section, we will explore and look into each of these phases, these stages in more detail before jumping into the strategic aspect of these stages.